Now you've accomplished so many goals. Like, so what is your New Year's? Do you have a new goal for this year?
Well, Happy New Year.
Thank you.
No, I think for me, I always just try to, it's kind of like the mindset of an athlete. I try to come back a better person every year, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Play a lot of different roles, and so trying to be a better executive, be a better leader internally. I guess what I would say, a better father, because I have children. And ultimately, just trying to perfect my craft. You know, you can always get better, right? You can never not get better at something. And so, but not to put too much pressure on myself. I don't think that's good either.
No, I love that. I think that's a good perspective. I always say, you'll see me get better at life. Okay, and I love this. LeBron wrote the foreword for your New York Times best-selling
He did, yeah.
book, Lucky Me. And you got great fashion game. So, like, you know, do you coach LeBron on his fashion too?
You know, surprisingly, that was one of my first jobs because I don't know if you know the story, but I didn't have a role. He told me I didn't have a role. He didn't have a role for me. And so instead of me being discouraged by that, I just decided to create value anywhere I could for him, right? And so I was a stylist to start. That was one of my first jobs.
Look at that.
And there's a chapter in there called Iron Your Clothes. And I took the idea of ironing my clothes, being very detail-oriented, turned that into a business, but that gave me my passion for fashion. And then once that bug bites you, you know, you kind of hooked. And so.
Wow. So you met LeBron through your style?
Yes, yeah. I had a certain jersey on that he just so happened to be watching the video before he left his house to the airport. That was the last thing he saw. So then I come to the airport, and here I am with this same jersey on. So fate would have it that way. But yeah, that's what started. We're not like fake cousins. I didn't grow up with, you know.
I cleared up. You like, we ain't fake cousins.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what was the initial thing. And then over time, we started to really, you know, when you read the foreword, you start to understand why we became even closer friends and things like that. And so it's been great, and he's, you know, supported me, and as well as all the other athletes that we represent, right? And so there's a common bond that is much more than just player-agent with me, for sure.
It shows. Where do you get your business frame of mind from?
Growing up in my dad's store, my community, I was lucky enough, you know, part of the title, I was lucky enough to have my father own a store in which I worked in, and at that time you see all walks of life, and I learned from all type of people. My dad taught me that no matter where someone is today, don't never look at them and don't think that you can't learn from that person. And so in the book you understand my dad taught me how to gamble when I was a kid, and it wasn't like going to Vegas gambling. It was really, he was really trying to help us prepare for when you got laid off from one job and you were trying to get the next job, that time in between, having some type of trade, so to speak, to help you put food on the table still or put gas in your car, etc. So we had a pair of dice and a deck of cards, and he taught us how to gamble. And so for me, I was the only one in my family that really took that and made that. That was actually like my second job. I just fell in love with it. And so the same way I did sports, I literally fell in love with that, with gambling as well.
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.